Leos, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. This is going to be your mid-June reading for the 21st to the 23rd. Keep in mind that this is general, so that means not all the messages are going to resonate with your situation. If you want something tailored just for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below, or you can go to ascendingspiritually.com. So keep in mind this could resonate vice versa. The energy of the cards are fluid, so gender doesn't matter. And if it doesn't resonate, it's just not your week. Let's see what you guys have in store. Okay, 3 cards just fell out. 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Death card, 10 of Swords, Judgment, ooh, 10 of Cups, the Moon, Ace of Pentacles. So I see for the most part, some of you are dealing with a situation that has now permanently ended. I feel like you have now reached the end of a cycle with an individual. There could be family members involved or someone that you just had deep emotions for. But between the 21st and the 23rd, there could be communication that's coming in. This communication may be destructive, possibly negative, depending on your perspective or how you look at it. But it's something sudden that you don't see coming. Do you see how on this side it's all sunny and bright? Meanwhile, on the reverse side, it's actually dark and there's like a lot of destructive energy. So that's what I'm tapping into. I feel like someone may have had some secret plans, and those secret plans are being thwarted in some type of way, or, you know, just kind of thrown out of the loop. An individual that you're connected to, Queen of Wands, possibly has fire placements in their chart like you. This is an individual that's turning their back on you. They're deciding not to put in any time, work, or effort. This could be you deciding not to put your time, effort, or energy into a family situation or into an individual that used to be really connected to, especially at a soul level. So this could be a soulmate, but I also feel like this energy is karmic. So this was a connection that was only supposed to meant to last for a specific time, because we have death and 10 of Swords and Judgment. That's like a final decision, final revelation, either to move forward or just to stop investing your time because the situation is being transformed. Specifically, 2 people are being affected the most. There could be a child in the middle because of this woman that I see, but it doesn't have to be. That's not going to resonate for everybody. I feel like someone in this situation was keeping secrets, hiding information, possibly hiding information about a partnership, a relationship, but all of that is being brought to light. Someone here can't be fooled because they have a strong intuition. You may be dealing with somebody that's tapped into divination, so they're able to see past the hidden veil or the illusions that people might try to bring up to them. And that's maybe what's leading to the ending, because someone here was also betrayed, stabbed in the back multiple times, maybe even ganged up on by family members, because we have 2 10s. That usually signifies completion, but sometimes completion with something that has to do with a group of people. Because we have Judgment here, there is the ending to either a partnership, a family unit. This would be, for example, let's say this is the mother. She's making the final decision to not reconcile with the father of her child. Yes, there will be co-parenting available, but I feel like it is going to be something that's difficult for the individual that's getting pushed out of the wheel. But it's almost as if whoever it was that betrayed the other individual, whoever exhibited this type of 10 of Swords behavior, consistently betraying people, consistently having patterns of, you know, disloyalty, that is coming to an end, and things are being put, there's like some type of like finality with your energy. So it's like a final decision that's being made, possibly against you. But if, you know, you're the person that's dropping this other fire sign, then it could be happening, you know, in the reverse way. Regardless of what's going on, there is some type of finances that's being affected. Someone here wants to have a new opportunity, whether it's with work, with relationships, specifically work. I feel like there could be a new job offer in the future, but that's only if you're on the right side of karma. If you're not, I feel like your finances will be affected in a negative way, and this is going to be going on for about 2.5 months, because it is some form of karma of whoever it was in the situation that has been very disloyal. I just keep getting disloyalty out of this. Queen of Wands in reverse is someone who's very jealous, envious, kind of like that green-eyed monster. This is an individual that possibly could have been cheating on you, someone who has a wandering eye. Sometimes the Queen of Wands in reverse is it's not an energy that you want someone to be in. So if you're in a relationship with this kind of individual, male or female, they're not somebody who's going to treat you right or give you what it is that you deserve. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. I'm curious to see what these secrets are about. I almost feel like the title of this reading should be the end to disloyalty or the end of a difficult cycle. What are these secrets about with the moon? The Wheel of Fortune. So someone was planning to do something shady involving another individual, possibly planning to get into a relationship and throw another person out, or just doing something that was going to be karmic. And there was going to be an individual that was going to be on the losing end of this. Was it my Leos that was getting thrown off the wheel? No. Four of Cups is usually a no. So you may have been the one that was planning on doing something behind someone's back. I feel like the divine has stepped into this because there's a lot of major arcanas in your reading. You're being stopped from doing something that was not for the benefit of you or the other individual that you were connected to. With the Knight of Pentacles, most of you may be single, focusing on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration, but there is emphasis on career and finances at this time. Try not to be on your high horse. Yes, you may have the knowledge and wisdom given to you by the divine, but if you're not using it properly, that's going to come back and bite you in the butt. So someone was planning to either get into a connection and leave someone behind, and I feel like that's not going to end up working out for whoever had those bad intentions. If anything, something's being brought to light. And you see how both of these are major arcanas between the Hermit card and Temperance? It's like the universe has stepped in to try to protect somebody in this equation. And I almost feel like it's the Queen of Wands in the situation who is protected. Not the Queen of Wands that is envious, that is hateful, that has bad intentions. The one that is trying to protect herself and possibly even her child. It could even be a male. But do you see how this person has Egyptian ancestry, or there's something going on with your this person's ancestors where they're protecting them with everything they got? Because to have three major arcanas on top of this like this, it's like you almost have no control, or you feel like you have control, but there's a lot more forces that have their hand in this. With the Page of Cups, yeah, this is my children card. There is a child that's being affected, but this child is doing great on their own. I don't see any emotional issues. If anything, they're trying to tap into their creativity. This could be a water sign child who has, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their energy. If it's not a child, this could be an offer coming in, possibly an apology from this person that may have done you wrong, because I do see the energy of a couple, or at least it used to be a couple. Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, that used to be a connection that was very passionate. I almost feel like the fire has gone out. But the male in this connection wants to either come in for an offer or some type of an apology. And are they going to be able to? If you are on the right side of this equation, yes, you will be able to have a new opportunity here. But if you had some bad intentions, which I feel like, I'm not talking to just, all my Leos. Some of my Leos are on the receiving end of this energy. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Look how sneaky that woman is. She is trying to sneak away and get away with something, possibly cheating, lying, dishonesty, underhanded behavior, and you're not getting away with that. Whoever it is that's exhibiting this behavior, yeah, you're not getting away with it. You can try, but you will not be successful, because somebody here has the wisdom of the divine. With the King of Swords, the air sign in this equation, there could be an air sign that you're dealing with, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There is somebody that's sitting on their throne. Do you see how the King of Wands is standing up, possibly trying to find new options, trying to find new opportunities that can bring them fulfillment? The King of Swords has his or her sword out. And do you see how there's dogs protecting this person? It's like you cannot touch whoever it is that is protected. There's someone here that's protected. It may be the individual that wears purple, who's purple significant. So somebody here is protected by the divine, and because they have their sword out and there is dogs around them, it's like anything that you try to bring this person, they're going to see through it. This is somebody that has integrity, that has honesty, that is truthful, a leader, and they're not playing any games. So be careful. If someone's doing this to you, you're already aware of it. You already know what's going on. You know how to deal with it. If somebody else is trying to do this to you, they're not going to be successful at all. If anything, they're going to make themselves look like a fool. Nine of Pentacles is here to show that you will slowly but surely end up moving forward to a new opportunity. If this is you, whoever is being done wrong in this equation is slowly but surely going to end up moving towards stability, because someone here had their stability affected. Let me make sure, is it the Leo that had their stability affected? Yes, Four of Wands. The Leo had their stability affected in some type of way. Someone here maybe, I don't know why I get homeless energy, or just somebody that's a nomad who's constantly moving around because they don't have anything substantial. If this was a family unit, it's like someone decided to choose someone else, and now it's left them in the position of being stagnant and not having, you know, any form of stability in their life. And that's kind of like the karma of this whole equation. Why is the Judgment card here? Because of the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so communication is going to come in. This is going to be something that's significant. If it's not communication, it's sudden travel or sudden movement that was, you know, not planned. Whatever this is, it's something that may happen at night. So someone could end up getting a text message, a phone call, voicemail, and someone here wants to have teamwork. I feel like the person that was in the wrong in the situation is now seeing the consequences and the repercussions of their actions, and they now want to try to have teamwork. They now want to try to be, you know, someone who's easygoing, because I feel like in the past there was no compromise. Someone just wanted to have their way, and they did not care about who they were hurting or who was going to end up getting left out in the cold. But someone here is not going to be able to move on. Whoever was exhibiting this negative type of behavior, emotionally, they're going to be stuck. It's almost like spiritual jail, where not even your ancestors or your guides, whoever is exhibiting this Seven of Swords behavior, which very well could be my Leo because of the fact that there is so much fire in here, whoever is exhibiting that is going to be in a position of feeling stuck. Spiritual jail, possibly for up to 4 months. You're going to be in the position of being stuck. I could be talking to my cross watchers, because a lot of Leos have cross watchers that usually just try to get some information on them. But yeah, just know if you were done wrong in this situation, it's going to be fixed. You have nothing to worry about. If you were worried about, you know, your livelihood, whether you'd be able to move forward, if you've been doing what's right and treating people the way that you should be treating them, not having any underhanded intentions, everything is going to work out fine for you. So let's get some best advice from my Leo. Okay, so 3 cards just fell out. 2 of Coins, Queen of Wands, Princess of Swords. So somebody tried to juggle 2 females in this equation, because we have the juggling card. They're possibly going to try to run off and travel somewhere. If you have a child, keep an eye on this child, for the reason of where I feel like the other parent may not have good intentions. I don't feel like that's how they are all the time. I just feel like there's something that they're trying to do that's sneaky, and I don't like the vibes that I'm getting off of it. So best advice for my Leos. King of Swords, be honest, be truthful, stand in your power. You see how there's lions on the back of this, I would say this throne. Be careful of dishonesty, because it's really going to come back and bite you in the butt. With the Star card, we have hope for the future. So if someone did do you wrong, just know that there will be an individual that comes in to make it up for you. So for example, you could have been dealing with an individual that was very cold. This person did not give you the love that you deserve. They treated you more as like commodity than actual person. They did not consider your feelings, and they're very selfish. Once you get over this person, we have the Star. So a brand new beginning comes in after your heart chakra heals, because you had to kind of like protect yourself and guard your heart after dealing with this person, because they could have turned you cold in some sort of way. But after you do that, we have the King of Cups, which is somebody who's marriage material. This is an individual that has a cup of love to offer you. King of Cups is usually somebody who's spiritually enlightened. They want to take care of you in all forms, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, and they're going to be having some type of rest or retreat. Some of you could be going on vacation in some sort of way, but right now is the time for you to rest and empty your mind, because of the fact that you've been dealing with a lot. With the Hierophant, somebody here is still going to want a commitment. So I feel like if there was an ex or somebody that was in the way of the connection, they're still not going to get over you. And I feel like a lot of my Leos may go through some type of like mental stress, overthinking, sleepless nights. And it's the justice in the situation. Justice is all about karma. If you know that you've been doing right, the scales will remain balanced and you will get, this new partner that you're hoping for, and there will be new opportunities that come in. On the other hand, if you have been in this underhanded behavior, trying to, one up somebody, trying to kind of win at all costs, I would beware. Just know that the next couple of weeks or the next 2 months are going to be, not the best energy. Nine of Swords. You see how this person kind of feels defeated? They feel like they have no way out. Someone's put themselves in this position, and I want to feel bad, but I really don't, because of the King of Wands. Look how mean this King of Wands looks. So somebody had an option between 3 people, or there's 3 different masculine energies that are being affected. So everybody in this equation seems to be in their masculine energy. Even if you're dealing with a woman, it's like this woman has now stood in her power and is now blocking out anything that doesn't serve her. So yeah, be aware of anybody that has any ill intentions towards you, any new friends that try to come in. I just keep hearing no new friends, because I feel like some of my Leos are at a high stature, and you may just attract people that want to use you, that don't have any good intentions. And look what we have. Be honest with yourself. Someone here needs to be honest with themselves about their behavior and where it's gotten them. Kick up your heels is also in reverse, so you will not really be able to relax as much as you want to. You won't be able to feel that breath of fresh air, because there's something that needs to be dealt with as well as sexuality. There could be a block sexually, or something that's going on with your sacral chakra. Some of you may be trying to be celibate or save yourself for the next person. That's totally up to you. There's nothing wrong with that. Just find healthy ways to alleviate your needs, especially if you are single. Having so many energies inside of you, it's going to end up affecting you in the end. So let me get you 2 more cards and then we'll close out. 2 cards for my Leos. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, someone's turning their back on a commitment or something that they were committed to, and they're only going to invest in the other individual when it comes to the child. There's a child here. Someone here is turning their back with the Hierophant, and this child has the key between both parents. So with the Magician, be careful with manipulation. If you are thinking of manipulating somebody, just know that's going to come back to you, whoever it is that I'm talking to, whether it's my Leo or the cross watcher. Someone here has manipulation vibes. They decided to not be committed to the things that they were tied to. So this could be family, this could be relationships, a marriage. Someone turned their back on the contracts, and now they have to kind of pay dues to the person that was hurt in the connection. And that's what I'm seeing. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.